Why is Steam downloading again? I don't know why Steam has to download. What the duck is this? Overwatch 2! What are you doing downloading content all over again, huh? Why do you need to. Why do you feel the need to validate yourself, hmm? Why? I think I hate HDDs for games now. Because it's all so bloody slow anymore. And this apparently needs to fix itself. I don't know why, but apparently it does. And I don't know why. So all I can see is the stream will be over before you know it, because I got dishes still to do, and I got majorly sidetracked tonight by something I did not expect to happen, which wasn't a bad thing, it's just nothing I expected. Not even at all what I'd expected. At all. What? Oh, yeah, that's right. I was going to wait for it to download, but actually, no, I'm not. Because I'm gonna let these other games patch up first, because they'll take much less time. After all, it's still beyond me why in the first place Overwatch 2 feels the need to validate files. It's done it before. I swear it's as bad as Call of Duty needing to go through compiling shaders every damn time I launch the sodding game. So stupid. Has Paramount Plus actually already released the new Frasier episode, which I really need to technically get caught up on? Oh crap, so they apparently must air at midnight. Like a really cool show. I'm already hating Paramount Plus because its interface feels really, really lousy. Well, let me just say, if this doesn't work with Overwatch, then I'm not even going to bother with it tonight. I do not want to wait forever. I want it now. Because there should be no reason I have to wait for it anyway. What? What? Oh, God. So, here's how this is going to go. I'm going to let Gunfire Reborn update itself. And then I think I'm calling it a night. Because I repeat, I am not waiting for Graham Overwatch. Just am not. Too damn tired for that. Now, I was supposed to be on much sooner tonight, but found out that live show was going on. I actually really like being there to tune in to Eric and Daryl. But I did not expect them to go on for so bloody long. And it was a good show and all, but holy crap was it long. And I just know that if their thing ends up coinciding on say the same night as Roll the Bones, then I'm just going to go to Roll the Bones. Because theirs is a new commitment and it's in the way of the other, and yeah. How far is this along now? I want to see how far along this is. Steam validating Overwatch 2. I am beginning to think I might dislike Steam all over again. What? I do have Overwatch 2 installed. What the duck? I didn't think I did. Been wasting all this feathermucking time. Holy crap. Well, that's loading. But this is already gonna. Oh, you know what the difference will be? It's that I won't be able to use my mic. I can use the mic for the stream, but not for in game. Which is probably where I've been really wanting to just have it all done on one computer for Overwatch. If that's too much to ask for, I don't know. Break. Bug it. I'm not waiting any longer for that friggin' load to go. So tell ya what, this'll just be a nice little secret. I'm not going to announce that I'm trying this on Steam Dicky for the first timey. I'm just gonna go ahead and do it on the Steam Deck, cause screw it. Oh, right. I might need. Hi, Pacific Rules. Art thou tonight, dude? I am not with webcam on tonight, cause I just don't really feel like it tonight. Yes, I'm aware it will technically. You don't need to see me, you just need to hear me. Ain't that right? I'm going without the webcam because I don't feel like setting it up. And I'm only gonna be on for a wee bit tonight because I forgot about doing dishes, which I should have done. And I was off watching something else tonight. Fine. God. It's not like this is gonna be an official stream there. Oh dear. This may not even run well on my Steam Deck. Someday you'll get along without seeing my face. Oh, okay, hold up. There we go. Yeah, this is bad. Because I already forget how the controls work. I'm pretty good. I did, but difficultly. I hate to say it, but like this morning was basically a fine reminder of this is why, guys. I love yous very much, but yous are gonna have to learn to deal with me taking the rest of the night off. And it's not for anything like, oh, my mental health is bad or whatever. It's just I really want to try getting more sleep. Just because my sleep has been crap as it is.
You've been discharged.
Go ram it. You were cracking up last night. Uh-huh. Well, I mean, here's my deal, and it's that if I don't go to bed at my preferred time, I get up to my alarms at first, like, at my alarm time. But anymore, it... Fuck. Bots. Yeah, so I am going to definitely delete this game from my Steam Deck. Oh, fuck off. Fucking phone. Oh, fuck. Ah, fuck the fucking fuckity fuck off.
5, 4, 3,
Ugh.
2, 1.
First my phone won't shut the fuck up. Then this thing, I accidentally exit the whole damn thing. I think it's like Colton and I basically sort of discussed last night, where this is, I think, my anxiety finally coming back, like a biatch. Or maybe it's just me finally admitting that, okay, I do have anxiety. Fudge. Fuck that. Fuck this. No. I am done with this on Steam Deck already, and I'm going to uninstall. Hold up. Options. I don't give a frig. Well, it's not even a matter of that so much. It's just this does not run well. Yeah. No, it doesn't even run well at low.
It's nothing personal, I promise.
So I would say this is definitely not even, like, this you could say is playable on Steam Deck, but it sure as crap ain't verified for Steam Deck. Because it's not remotely an optimal experience. You need friggin' minimum 30 FPS for multiplayer, period.
I'm back.
So I think I will say this. Once I'm done with this, I'm uninstalling it from my Steam Deck because I hate it already.
Did someone call?
Oh no, I will still keep it on my PC. It's just I will never play this again on Steam Deck.
Vital signs normalizing.
It is just not well optimized enough.
Maybe
That's better. You know what? I don't care about the 3 times multiplier. And I mean, I won't deny it. Like, this is something I would, of course, tell Colton too. That I really don't get his whole antagonism about Diablo 4.
What's your step?
Of course, I think it's kind of like how I feel about his whole opinion of Puss in Boots, where he goes, well, he doesn't like Puss in Boots that much because it's a ripping off of Spidey Into the Spider-Verse's art style, and I'm thinking, but dude, Spider-Verse, I'm pretty sure didn't invent it, they just made a resurgence. And furthermore, I mean, we're really going to discount the quality of Puss in Boots, The Last Wish, because it takes inspiration. You know, it goes to show you can disagree with one of your best friends in the whole wide world. And I think I still got my 3 stars. I wasn't paying attention if I was. Anyway, yeah, back on that anxiety note, I think this is a part of why. Because I can get easily agitated, and I would have been really agitated if this sodding game keep forgetting. That's the problem, is I'm handling this like a Switch, and so my brain goes into Switch mentality. Anyway, I am definitely uninstalling this from my Steam Deck just because it is not up to snuff. But, like, even with Diablo 4, it's like, I get it's not your style of game, dude, but trust me, Diablo 4 is definitely better than Overwatch 2. It still has all the same problems that a Blizzard game now has. No, don't do that. What? The Steam Deck, thank you. I want to manage and uninstall. Because I, honest to God, do not like it on Steam Deck at all. What the duck? Frigging thing actually loaded up on my bloody computer. Just notice what the icon means. Well, and honestly, I think what I really like about Diablo 4 more so is that it's got a story that you only... I mean, yeah, there are expansions and all that, but still. What I will say, though, is Diablo 4 does run worse on my main computer. Runs not too poorly on my Steam Deck. But yeah, this is just not built for Steam Deck at all. So I mean, I'll stick to Overwatch 2 on my PC, but not on the Steam Deck. No friggin' way. Anyway, I'm just gonna see. Well, yeah, that is just the thing. Diablo 4 had a super solid campaign. I don't know. I will assure you, I'm going to delete this anyway, and it's not because of what I'm expressing here. It's just I'm not gonna bother saving this stream. Um, I will say the thing I like. We were talking about battle passes last night, and I'm thinking I don't know how you would prefer a battle pass that you lose if you don't finish it in time versus one that you can come back to when it's convenient to you. No offense to my best friend, but I don't know why he would rather. Now, I could understand it if it was like really good battle pass is only temporary, and this battle pass that is permanent has a bunch of junk in it that you don't want. Well, okay, but then that's down to a matter of it's not an issue of oh well battle passes should be temporary then. It's a matter of no, a company should just step up their game and provide quality content for a pass that is permanent. Like, let's stop making excuses for these big ass companies that don't give two craps about us. For which I'll only dabble into this field for just a sentence, but the same could be said about politicians, you know. Now, what the duck is going on with friggin' Overwatch? He's in a practice range right now. So, must work fine. Actually, and he'll be past the loading screen anyway. Okay, I don't know what's going on with Overwatch 2. Suppose it's because I logged in on my Steam Deck. But, yeah. I had to love that though. That is like, wait, what? You'd rather a battle pass go away once the company is done with it? It's really sad that companies are getting worse and that they're getting greedier and trying to use every drop to charge your wallet up the ante. Yeah, exactly. Like, that is what these indie developers do so much better. Like, No Man's Sky. No Man Father Mucking Sky. I cannot believe that every single update, every single expansion to their game, they did not charge once for. So Blizzard has to charge every time they come out with new missions. They have to charge you $5 or whatever per value of those. And yet No Man's Sky can put out all these updates for freaking free. Don't tell me that Blizzard has less money, because they have all the money in the damn world. You had dinner at Trivia, and when you asked for an extra ketchup, they actually charged 50 cents for every small cup. Ouch. Yeah. I mean, like at my family's gun shop, I feel like some people would go, oh, I don't want to beg because that's money or whatever. And I'd be going, actually, no, sir. Any of our plastic bags we do not charge for, and any of our paper bags we do not charge for. Rather, if you want to look at it this way, your bag is all a part of your the price that you paid for your merchandise. You just about lost it when you saw the receipt, mind you. The waitress never mentioned the extra charge. She stated you never asked. You never asked. Yeah, that would be a bloody shame. Are you going back to that place ever again? Not that there's a right or wrong answer. I mean, frankly, I'd be one who probably would go to such a place again. Yeah, that might have to do it for Overwatch 2, because I don't know why. It is that it's not working. And I made... hold up. Crap, dude. No wonder why this ain't working. I gotta log into Steam again. I totally forgot. God's sake. I'm just gonna have a peek at the other challenges. But I don't think I'm doing them tonight. Oh, frig off. Why? Why must this seem to want to take for Goram ever? Hold up. Oh yes, it's your regular price to pay to play. Oh, regular plays for the past 2 years going on, so you just bought your own bottle of extra ketchup. Nice. Yeah, yeah. Well, and I remember there was this one time we went to Cineplex. And actually, I think Colton and I did talk about it on the stream. Where the issue was because in Canada they've been phasing away, as they call them, single use plastics. So that goes from plastic bags to straws and the whole 9 yards. Which means any and all chains are supposed to go to paper or some other material of straw. And because paper straws are the next best thing price wise, they've all gone with paper straws. And at our local Cineplex, for all beverages except for their smoothies, they have plastic straws. And Colton and I asked them one time if we could get plastic straws instead, and the theater employee actually got us the plastic straws, for which we were very impressed. So then the next time we went in to ask for plastic straws, because we didn't like paper straws. We don't like paper straws. They go, oh, we don't have those. Um, you've got, and that was one of the employees there, other employees that we hadn't seen. I mean, we've seen her there before, but she wasn't the same person we'd asked before. And she said that, oh, we don't have them. And I thought, well, that's odd because you've got them right over there. And even one of the other patrons spoke up to me and my friend that, yeah, she knows that she's wrong because they're right over there. And so back we go back to the counter and basically have a further discussion with them, to the point where my buddy asks for the manager. It's like, and basically along the lines of, do you want to lose our business over the straw? And it came down to me having to level things out a bit, because it's a matter of, okay, is it because corporate policy or because you say so? And what we determined was it is corporate policy that the plastic straws are only for their smoothies. And I basically had to go, okay, dude, don't get me wrong, it was disappointing of them to treat it like the way they did at first. Or at least in the case of that one lady just straight up lying to us. But here's the thing. But basically what it was going to come down to is if my buddy didn't want to go in, it was a matter of, well, I'm going to go see the movie regardless. I'm more than happy to never support their concessions again, and we have since, only as far as getting the smoothie so we could guarantee ourselves some plastic straws. But there's just this matter of, yeah, it's a lousy rule, but all we can do is complain to corporate. And I even discussed with the manager that, yeah, I get it. Because I've worked at a call center job and people get mad at me, and it's a matter of, sorry, I can't help you. That is how corporate has it. And I am not privy to say that corporate sucks, even though I know damn well that, yeah, corporate sucks. Which is part of why I don't really, well, I'm glad to not work at the call center that I used to work at. Because the corporate side sucked ass. And I will add this, and I'm gonna delete this anyway. Concentrix was actually reasonable. Stellantis corporate is complete crap. Complete bogus. I wouldn't mind seeing Stellantis burn. Because they came up with the dumbest rules. Oh, and besides, I'm thinking, you know, I don't care about being totally professional about it. Because I ain't gonna ever work at Concentrix again. Because it was too damn stressful. I found out my mom didn't like it either.
A better world is possible today.
Oh, well, like, this stuff wasn't for a glass of water. This was for pop. And these are in just the paper cups. Or, well, whatever actual material they use. And the other part being that these cups are kind of filled up to the point. I don't think this match is gonna go well. I'm already in the state of mind of not giving a crap. Oh, yeah. Well, I've been hearing, or rather reading mixed things about it. Between that some have said it's a terrorist thing, and others that said it was a simple car crash.
Score 0-1.
Like this Mutahar guy who goes by Some Ordinary Gamers on YouTube was pointing out that libs of TikTok, if you've heard of them, and Fox News have been pushing that, oh, it was totally a terrorist attack. And he pointed out, not according to actual sources. And I thought, well, guess I'll have to take that with a grain of salt anyway, because I never trusted libs of TikTok or Fox News in the first place.
Activating healing stream.
Fox News employed Tucker Carlson for years. I think that's enough said. And libs of TikTok always just seem to me like a reactionary group. As in, all these liberals are such snowflakes. Actually, Bill Burr put it best. He was talking about, he was being interviewed about what he thought of his wife giving the former president, the finger when everyone else cheered him on. And he goes, yeah, he doesn't get it with these mega folks because they're all going on about, oh, all these snowflakes, facts don't care about your feelings. But then when it comes to someone making fun of Trump, they're all getting flaky about it. I think I might have typed that in there wrong. Oh well.
This way. Greetings.
I'll try.
Quite simple. Come here and I will heal you.
And but basically along the lines of like the moment you make fun of Trump is the moment a mega type gets pissy. It's like, oh, but what about how facts don't care about your feelings, huh? Which is actually a Ben Shapiroism. And he's supposed to be anti-Trump? But, yeah, it's just dumb. Yeah, exactly. Like, when people get thinking about Trump in the last election, like, I was talking to a guy today and talking about politics, and he goes, yeah, it would be nice when Trump gets in. And so here's the thing, I don't really care to argue with customers.
Carried on the wind.
Like if someone was to say that, oh yeah, the election was totally defrauded, I might bother saying something, but some things I just don't really care.
Not so fast.
Actually, I did say a little something.
And you thought I was rusty. The enemy's being revived.
Sort of passingly about it, but it's like Trump is not gonna get in.
Score 2-2.
Now, at the same time, I could be wrong. He could win again. Because then I think about Canada and I think, yeah, Trump could get in again. Because people were crazy enough to believe that we could do more Trudeau, and we got more Trudeau. And all I can think is, where do people get this idea that we ought to have more Trudeau when he's had all these frigging scandals? And then there's, oh, right, because people don't think that his scandals were real scandals, which they were. That when he said if he was ever accused of sexual misconduct, he'd resign immediately. Never happened after he was accused of something. He literally was accused of groping someone else, and nothing happened of it. So Trudeau saying, oh, he didn't have a negative experience. Fuck that. I don't care about the play of the game. That was so friggin' close, and I'm going to frick to bed. So, you know what? For this one night, I don't give a flying fluke about these I've got frickin' 3 more things to go through, damn it. You know, I think the least Blizzard can do is go, hey, how about some frigging, I don't know, double XP. I don't know, maybe if I'm lucky maybe I'll get up in the morning to do Classy Flex, but I'm not doing that tonight. I'm just not doing it. But yeah, it's just that thing of, well, insanity could happen? Or like what the Gianna 6 thing? Like I've heard the odd person going, well, they did it because they didn't feel heard and that's why they did it. It's like, no, they did it because they didn't like the answer. Just because you don't like the voting results doesn't mean they're false. Don't ever forget Trudeau calling out the Queen's age and the Queen hit back with, "Thank you, Prime Minister, for making me feel so old." I have to see this now. This will be my bedtime story now. I have to see this. Trudeau calls Queen old. Which one is shorter? I want the shorter version. This is shorter.
Queen Elizabeth has completed her 3-day official visit
7?
to Malta.
Jeez.
During her tour of the country, she met with the Maltese president, Palace, for more times. The visit this time wasn't also understated as tree planting. She was also there to open a Commonwealth
of being head of the Commonwealth, a responsibility I have cherished.
Oh, here we go.
Commonwealth dinner, where new Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau reminded her that he was the 12th to serve under her reign. The reminder went down well.
Okay, that's just talking through it, though. I want to hear
It is my honor to offer toast to Your Majesty, Head of the Commonwealth and Queen of Canada. In so doing, I am deeply mindful of Your Majesty's long and tireless service to the Commonwealth and to its citizens. As Head of the Commonwealth, you embody our family of nations and the values expressed in the Charter collectively, an example of dedication and tireless and selfless service inspires as we strive to build our societies on the principles of respect, inclusiveness, and dignity. I now ask you all to rise, charge your glasses, and join me in a toast to Her Majesty the Queen. The Queen. Inclusiveness and the principles inspires as we strive to build our societies on the principles of respect. Honor to offer toast to Your Majesty, Head of the Commonwealth and Queen of Canada. In so doing, I am deeply mindful of Your Majesty's long and tireless service to the Commonwealth and to its citizens. As Head of the Commonwealth, you embody our family of nations and the values expressed in the Charter collectively endorsed 3 years ago. Your example of dedication and tireless and selfless service inspires as we strive to build our societies on the principles of respect, inclusiveness, and dignity. I now ask you all to rise, charge your glasses, and join me in a toast to Her Majesty the Queen.
As you can tell, I can hardly stand listening to him. I will say this, him being a Catholic, I will say it is okay with my religion. Oh yeah. It is okay with my religion to feel a deep hatred for Trudeau.
Thank you, Mr. Prime Minister of Canada, for making me feel so old. We are very grateful.
How did she say
Thank you,
that?
Mr. Prime Minister of Canada, for making me feel so old.
I like how she didn't even say Trudeau.
We are very grateful to be with you for the second Commonwealth Heads of Government meeting here in Malta, and I hope that this occasion will allow you to gather as friends and enjoy Malta's hospitality. Thank you.
Yeah. I mean, I will say I've never been that big on big on the royal family, but I also wish them no ill will. But also at the same time, I much prefer. Actually, there is not a person I know who has any much respect for King Charles. Like anyone that I know, especially in my own family, besides certain brothers of mine that just have nothing good at all to say about them. Yeah, yeah. Like no one in my family has any liking for King Charles. Um, yeah. Although I will say my favorite, the only thing that I do like to say totally against their family is that it is stupidly amusing, and South Park did a great job of tearing into them when Prince Harry or Harry, um, Harry and what's her name? Meghan Markle. They've been doing their whole thing. Oh, nice. Um, they did a whole thing. But basically, like, he did his whole memoir called Spare about treatment from the family and all that. And South Park goes, his book is wah. And, what was the other part? Oh, basically that they go on about, we want our privacy, while they want to show off in front of the world and have their Netflix special and the whole 9 yards. It's like, pick a road. Do you want to live a normal life for your kid, which is totally cool? Want to come here to Canada, contribute to the country, and the whole 9 yards, live a normal life? And then, oh, no, you just want to keep being popular and whine about your royal family. Whatever happened to the other thing? You can't have privacy and go out of your way to show off your life. Like, you can't have both. So, I mean, at least his brother seems more, actually smart in that manner, Prince William. What was disgusting was when Prince Philip said, you wonder what Prince Harry's baby looked like. Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. Well, and I suppose that would depend on the manner in which he said it. Like, if he was to say, oh, maybe you'll look like chocolate milk and you'll be pretty cute, or whatever. Like, that I would consider acceptable. Because you're just comparing the color, but you're complimenting the baby. But I think, like, in the way that you bring it up, yeah, it's like, that reeks of, okay, do you have a problem with them being white and mixed race of a couple? Yeah. But yeah, I mean, out of the whole lot, I definitely do understand respect for the queen more than any of them. Especially when you look into her whole history and it's like, okay, she's actually done stuff. Like, okay, that's pretty cool to see. And that she even had her sense of humor. And from what I can gather here, I'm not sure she must have had much respect for Trudeau or Trump. So in that respect, she was definitely ahead of the world. It's like, who's this idiot that Canada elected, and who's this idiot that America elected? Yeah, this is true. Well,
It is my
and it's funny you say that because that's exactly what I learned about as a kid, which is if you have nothing nice to say, don't say anything. And people really do forget that. Anyway, I gotta go to the 50 bed. I am way too late. I'm way later than I was supposed to be. I may have fricked myself for time again. So tomorrow, if I'm back online, I won't be offended if you do, but just keep in mind if you do gang up on me with Colton and ask for me to stay longer, I won't. Because I really gotta get my bedtime habits figured out. I keep trying to wake up to an 8 o'clock alarm, and then I wake up to an 8:30 alarm, and then I wake up about, say, 10 minutes before work. That's how bad my wake up has been. And it's all out of my own issue. Yeah, I'll appreciate that. And I get that Colton just wants someone to play with, but it's like, dude, my sleep is more important. I hate to break it to you. And I feel like as far as honestly, I think really what it comes down to between Overwatch 2 and Diablo 4 is he wants me to play with him. It's like, dude, if you want to play with me a little more, get some of the games that I'm into. Which is weird to say because he used to not be into Overwatch at all because the art style, and it's like, dude, get Overwatch. Get over the art style. It's a great game. And now he's the one who's so deeply into it, and I'm just fatigued by it anymore. I enjoyed it in its good old days, and yeah. Anyway, thank you for watching, and I'll catch you probably this coming night. Yeah, I thought so, yeah. And I appreciate that. I love that very much. Anyway, I am off, so bye. Like a wizard, hey, subscribing for the first time. And it'll be probably about 6 p.m. No, not 6, 10 p.m., sorry. 10 p.m., be there or be square.